Today's video support is for everyone, from those who love to support Black-owned businesses to the Black-owned businesses themselves. Today's video is important because we need some of us to stop supporting our friends' Black-owned business. Let's get into it. Hi guys, it's Shah from Ken Blue. Good to have you with us today. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button so you can get updates on when new videos come out. I assume from the title, some of you are a bit iffy already. You're a bit on edge. What's he gonna say? What's he talking about? How can he say such a thing? But I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with some of the information I'm gonna try and provide for you guys today. And whether you agree or disagree, I'm happy to see some dialogue about this in the comment section. So please get commenting. First of all, I want to make two quick disclaimers. The intention of this video is not to discourage any support you give to Black businesses, but however to highlight some of the impacts of popular support we provide and how we provide it. Secondly, we aren't talking about support from people who are genuine customers who happen to be friends with the people who are running the businesses. We're not talking about those who you love your friend's talent and how she does hair, so you ask her to do your hair for you. We're not talking about those who love your friend's album, so you asked and you purchased and you stream his songs on Spotify. We're not talking about anybody who is an actual customer of somebody that they know and are just so happen to be related to, friends with, or in love with. Our focus is on what we call generic support, where you only support the business because you personally support the person. We are in a time of support me because. Now you guys know what I'm talking about. We have people every day in your inboxes, in your WhatsApps, on your Instagrams, on your Facebooks, on your Twitters, who are encouraging support just because. You know, everyone's like, oh, I have a Black business, I'm doing something here and there. And again, support is great, but there's a lot of ideas that people want people to support people for reasons that have nothing to do with the product or service or the benefit that a person is bringing to the economy and to the community. And the thing is, many of us are very enthusiastic about seeing the Black economy grow in the UK. But in doing so, we're kind of supporting some businesses generically that can be very damaging to them in the long run. Our two main damaging methods of generic support is generic purchasing and generic following. And we're gonna break those two down today. I know you're probably wondering what on earth could be damaging to a business about buying from them or following and supporting them on social media. I mean, Shai, what are you talking about? Firstly, let me make a point. A business is best developed on the consistency of satisfied customers and healthy engagement. And generic purchases don't quite achieve that. And I'm going to explain why. When we talk about generic purchasing, we're talking about people who buy things or pay for services with a business that they don't necessarily want or need in order to just support. First point is we often don't value what we're getting. Imagine purchasing a t-shirt from a friend's new clothing line only for it to sit in your wardrobe and never be worn. Yes, you've given them $15.99 plus postage and packaging and sales, but that actually isn't very helpful on its own. We don't need people to just buy, to just hold on to. If you have a product or there is a service that somebody needs, we want you to actually purchase and be happy with what you're getting, because that's what's going to make you tell other people about it. So you just buying it just for the sake of buying it sounds great in the individual sense, but in the growth and long-term plan of the business isn't very useful. The second point is feedback is important, and our feedback is often inaccurate. Every startup needs to go through a phase of developing their service by engaging with actual customers. Feedback is key to ensuring that your offering is priced, presented, and executed right. But when those you get feedback from don't actually value the service you're giving them or the product you're providing for them, it gives you very skewed information about what you need to be doing and improving. Now, my mum loves me. If I dropped a rap album tomorrow, she'd probably be the first person to purchase it or stream it or listen to it however she can, and she'd be happy to pay money for it. If I asked her for feedback on what I did on the album, she probably could give me feedback, but it probably wouldn't be feedback that was very useful for me to make a better album for rap fans. So my mom could give me feedback, but she's not a rap fan. So her feedback wouldn't be very accurate to what I need in order to improve my rap skills. This is the point we're trying to make. When you purchase things just generically or allow people to just buy because you just want to sell, you don't want to have these items in your house, and you need feedback to grow and develop your service, it becomes problematic. The feedback is not accurate, therefore it's not really useful. This is more prevalent when we're talking about events. You need 200 people for the launch of your new line, right? You've got a new line coming out. You get 80 of your friends to purchase tickets to attend, even though they would never really wear and don't necessarily like any of the items. What happens is we do this often so that when we record the event and when we take pictures, the event doesn't look too empty. So you get lots of people you know to buy tickets and attend just so that you can show that you filled it out. However, the problem with this, and the reason why we should probably stop doing this, is because when you see pictures or videos, you often see people in the background on their phones. You often see people not engaging. And when it comes to turning those attendees into sales, you have a very, very low return on investment because the people who actually showed up weren't actually people who wanted to buy. Many of us and many of our friends are struggling to build businesses because we have no real understanding of our customers. We've survived a long while on sympathy purchases, and our friends and family have just been purchasing to support. It kind of needs to stop. I know what you're thinking. Am I saying that it's better for your event to be empty or for your sales to flop? In some ways, yes, because failure in some things lets you know what you need to improve, but that's not the actual solution I'm bringing here. There is an alternative way to support and get support through purchases, simply by purchasing for others. On a side note, when it comes to purchasing and money, you could actually just give the business owner the money. For example, the $15.99 for the t-shirt rather than buying a t-shirt. I'm sure they would appreciate it either way. Alternatively, you can still make the purchase, but let the business owner know you prefer somebody else to benefit from it. I want to encourage my fellow startups to encourage people to purchase with you. I'm not saying tell people no more, don't purchase your stuff anymore. Tell them to purchase it. However, do the extra work to find out other people who may want to. They may want to try out your product. Get one of your friends to purchase it and then give it to somebody else to try out. Yeah? You want to do an event, you want to do a launch, and your friends say, oh yeah, I'd love to support. Tell them, buy 5 tickets. Go on your Instagram, go on your Facebook, go on your Twitter, do a giveaway. So what happens is you're actually getting genuine people who are interested, engaging with you, while your friends and your family are supporting you to facilitate that financially by making those purchases. Think about it. It's better to do a giveaway with a t-shirt than to have your friend take it and it to gather dust in the bedroom. Or your friend, she sells natural hair products. Your hair's relaxed. There's a particular conditioner that's ideal for a particular type of hair. You don't have that particular type of hair. You could actually purchase it, go to another friend that you know that has natural hair and offer it to them for free in exchange for some feedback that you can give to your friend who runs a business. Or if you can't be bothered to go for all of that work, tell them, I want to purchase it and I have a friend who you can give it to. Here's her number, so that they can engage and they can build a relationship as well. Again, these are fantastic ways to help a business by purchasing for others. Next point. What's wrong with following social media platforms just to support? First thing is quality over quantity. Social media for business is primarily for engagement that leads to conversions. We all have those friends who are selling hair or they just released an album and we like the post here and there. We might comment once in a while, but when it comes to actual purchases or streams, nothing comes from us. Why? Because we don't actually want it. It's actually upsetting for a startup business to have 1,000 followers, people who you assume want to see you do very well and who probably do want you to do very well. You put up a post and say, hey guys, here's my brand new YouTube video. You get 400 likes. A week later, you only get 17 views. The illusion is followers equals some form of success, but any social media expert worth their weight in gold will let you know that engagement is key. There is no point of you following a business that you have no interest in for you to just like here, comment here, and not actually engage in what's happening in a positive and productive way. Let's stop not even reading the post and clicking like because it's our friend. Let's stop writing sick under your friend's song that you haven't even listened to just because it's your friend. Let's actually give them real feedback and real support. And if that's not what you want to do, then step away. Because it's actually better to have 100 followers that generate 60 likes and 15 sales than 1,000 followers that generates 120 likes and 40 sales. Now I know what you're thinking, 40 sales is better than 15 sales. However, do the math. Imagine how much it costs for you to get 1,000 followers, only to get 40 sales. The return on investment is actually not really worth it compared to the other option. So again, it's very, very important that we encourage or discourage people from following us just for the sake of following us. Now that sounds really weird because again, people make you feel as though followers and views is everything, but engagement is key. The temptation often when people just start a new business is to turn their personal profile into a business profile, especially on platforms like Instagram or Twitter, where it's so easy to do. You've got 2,000 followers already. You don't want to start again from scratch and then start from zero to develop 2,000 again. However, this is a bad idea for most of the stuff we've been talking about so far. And in summary, it's the false sense of demand and market engagement. You put stuff out there on your 2,000 followers page, get 200 likes and assume 200 people have an actual interest in purchasing the product. Your 2,000 followers liked you as a person. They probably don't care about your web designing skills. So am I saying you shouldn't follow your friends' business profiles on social media? Yes, I am, especially if you're not interested in purchasing, engaging, or benefiting from what they're providing. If somebody wants to support your business, or you want to support somebody's business without making a purchase, so you want to follow somehow, sharing is key. Sharing is the solution. So share for others. It doesn't cost a penny to share something on your page or your profile. This allows anybody who's genuinely interested to follow and support your friend's business by themselves, helping them grow in genuine interaction with genuine customers. If you want people to support you on social media, share stuff on your personal profile. Make a business profile and then share stuff on your personal profile, allowing those who are genuinely interested to naturally and organically filter through. Don't just encourage people to follow you for the sake of following you, because again, it will give you skewed information, skewed support, and that can be very, very upsetting. To summarize, if you genuinely don't need or gain benefit from what your friend or family member is providing to the market, simply purchase for others, share for others. It's the healthiest way to help them grow. We want your support. We love your support. For those who genuinely found this useful, please feel free to share, to like, to comment, and subscribe. My name is Sayo from Blue. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, that's Josh Bruno. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys gained something from this. If you guys disagree or have anything to add, please feel free to discuss it in the comments. Love to hear your views. Love to hear your points. Have a fantastic day.